Welcome back, you guys, and in this video we are blasting back into the past with this Spider-Man figure. Looking at this old Spider-Man figure, it looks pretty good. I do have my share of complaints about it. It does have its fair share of problems, but all in all, I do think, since they are very little, I do think it is a pretty good figure. So let's have a closer look at this Spider-Man figure. So looking at it, looks pretty good. I think whoever made this did a fantastic job on the sculpting. It is just fantastic. They just did an awesome job. Do give them that. Also, the paintwork is sort of a little inconsistent. You can see right here on the chest, this shiny. I think it's just because it's a plastic, but it is really shiny compared to the rest of the figure, which has sort of this matted red kind of look. I don't know why, but it does. But on the chest, on the gut, and if we go behind, you can see the almost this Spider-Man red belt going across his waist, and even here on the top, and even the spider are still very shiny compared to the rest of the figure, which is sort of a darker and less shinier color. But once again, that's not really a problem with me, but I do think that if the entire figure was this red plastic, this nice shiny red plastic, I do think this figure would be much better. Now, of course, one of the things I did love about this figure is the fact that instead of making most of the suit blue, they decided to go with the Amazing Fantasy number 15 version and just made it black. Even though in the Amazing Spider-Man sort of changed it into a blue, but Amazing Fantasy, the original design was going to have him black and red, but they changed it for his own comic books into blue instead, just because back in Amazing Fantasy they had like this blue shading on the black, giving it more of a shinier look, but the blue sort of almost took over the black on the suit, and people just believed that blue was the actual color, so they just decided instead of just making it black, they would just go with the blue instead. But I still love the fact that they did the black. I think that's probably one of the best things about this figure, is the fact that they went for this black instead of blue. Do love that. But again, of course, one of the problems pops up, and even on the shiny parts, which I still praise, is still really good, but even on the shiny red parts, they have this black paint that's going all through it. You can see right here, just this unneeded amount of black going throughout the figure. You see right here, just so much black. You can even see right there on the bicep. You can see there's a lot of black. There is so much black that's even covering some of the red parts. Even right here with this bicep, it's even covering a lot right here. And I don't know why they did that. And it gets really bad too. It's right down here. Here you can see right here around the neck and collarbone area, they have this like honking horde of black just put there, and it especially gets worse with the feet, where you can even see here on the joints, just covered with black paint. I don't know why they did that. There's just no need for that. See right here, foot, everything just covered with black. Just no need for that. So even though I did praise the figure for putting black instead of blue, I do think that they went a little off on the black and just decided to put it like all over the figure. And I don't know why they did that, but even though the black is sort of like all over the place on this figure, it still looks really, really good. And of course, also one of my biggest complaints, and this is what really angered me, is the fact that I got it and both thumb and finger are missing. I don't know if they were cut off or burnt off or whatever. It looks like it was just made this way, actually. It doesn't look like anyone cut it or burned it or anything. It just looks like it was made this way. I really hope that's not the case, though. But, you know, I can never be sure about it. Now, of course, like on the arms, it does have this grayish kind of color with the spider on the chest. It is kind of fading there. I still think the spider on his chest is probably one of my most favorite things on this figure, actually. But I can't help the fact that it is fading into this gray. And of course, they're talking about gray paint, actually. There is some, even though you're looking at the eyes here, and they almost look pearlish, actually. But it does have this kind of gray paint to it. I don't know how to explain it. It does have like this gray to it. And if I dim down the lights a little bit, you sort of see it better. You can sort of see it. There is a lot of gray here. It's a little too dark, so turning on the light just a little bit more. Yeah. But I think obviously the best thing is the sculpting on this figure. The sculpted webbing all over the suit, on the feet and everything is done really well. Sculpting on the hands, on the chest, on the biceps, on the face, on everything. They even sculpted all the muscle, the rib cage, which looks awesome. This is one thing I love about figures when they do this, is when they go and sculpt the rib cage on. I think that just makes it look really cool. You can feel it. It's really good. I love that. All the muscle details and everything is just here. It's a really good looking figure. Do like it a lot. Well, now let's get into articulation. The head is a little stiff, but it can rotate fully around. Both arms can rotate around just like that. Both legs can move up that far. And both legs can move back that far as well. Both bend at the kneecap right here, pretty far in. And of course, both have the foot moving down that far and moving up really far, but there is no ankle pivot to it. So that is really disappointing. And that's probably the main disappointing thing about this figure, is the fact that the articulation is not too good on it. But yeah. Looking at the figure, it does have a share of problems, but it's a really good figure still. Well, that's it for this review, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please push the like button. If you know anything about this figure, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more Spider-Man videos. And of course, if you guys want to know when this toy was made, it was made back in 1997. That was long ago. So, that's it for this review, guys. I'm swinging on out of here.